The best in poker news, entertainment, and more. This is the Mark Hoke Show.
All right, everybody, how are we doing today? Welcome back to the World Series of Poker. We're on like version 14 of the Mark Hoke Show booth. Thank God that's all done. But we are thrilled to be here. Good to see you. And boy, I'll tell you what a day. Jason Lee walking by the way. Yeah, I know. It's all good. But it's just pandemonium here at the Wsop to kick this thing off today. You are not going to believe what is happening here at the Rio. It is Millionaire Maker Day, and the entries, the lines, it has been just stunning what has been going on. So we're going to break that all down for you in just a little bit. Oh, this is Eugene Katchaloff, good friend of mine. And that Oberstadt is here. Everybody's here. We'll line everybody up. This is going to be fun.
Are you doing the show? No.
What? Yeah, she's saying hi. Here, come on back.
Okay, hi.
I'll victimize everybody before the World Series is over. It's all good. So I'm gonna make the ratings go through the roof right now because Tatiana Pasalic is here. How you doing?
I'm doing great.
I should turn that on for you too. That'll
Let's
help.
turn my phone off. Doing great. I'm wearing a cat T-shirt.
That's cute.
Yes. Yes. Let's pet some cats or something. I don't know.
Go get my two cats.
Yes.
Please.
Did you see his cats? They're
No.
really cute. Really cute. One of them is like fluffy, and it has a pink nose with like the black liner. Oh, it's so cute. His wife has a picture.
My wife's got pictures.
Yes. Am I supposed to say that do you have a wife?
She's sitting right over there. If you want to see cat pictures, so.
Cat pictures are awesome. I'm debating yesterday. I came back to the Rio and I had a couple glasses of wine because it's Friday night.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Schulman caught me and I said, well, where's your cat? I babysat his cat last year. And he's like, oh, do you want him? And I was like, Well, it would have been a snap call, but McLean would probably be really upset. So I had to, I'm still tanking.
You're still tanking. Wow. The toughest decision at the World Series of Poker is whether the cat gets sat or not. That's
Hey,
unbelievable.
I mean, it's a great cat, but unfortunately he's sick. He has
Oh,
cat AIDS. So he cannot be around other cats. So if I get him, I can't have other cats. So sad. He's so sad. He's so lonely.
That's kind of messed up.
Your cat sucks? How can a cat
Our
suck?
cats suck. Yeah, that ragdoll picture that you saw.
Sorry, are you talking about a boyfriend or a cat? Because it sounds like. All right, well.
Thank God for that.
Yeah, I guess once you reach the husband
Yeah.
title, then they just sleep and eat.
If cat more fun than boyfriend, that may be time to trade something. I don't know which way to go, but it's time to trade something out. How did we get on cats? It's unbelievable.
What are you playing today, Annette?
I was playing. Thanks for asking, though.
What? I'm sorry. What time is it? Oh.
Yeah, there's another flight.
So we're at 11 going, so I almost made it to
You go, girl.
It's a good start, right?
I know. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all right. So
It is Saturday.
it's the Millionaire Maker. That's like a minefield in there.
Oh, wait, you played the Million Maker?
I got flush show over flush, and then
That's brutal. Damn. Well, it is Saturday. It's Catterday.
Jesus.
It is Catterday.
Oh my God. I
What?
should have known what was coming.
It's Catterday.
It's all right.
So I'm just saying. It's Catterday, and Annette has a hot body, and I think it's a pool party time.
She looks amazing. Well, you know what? We have to have a party at my place. I got the pool and the hot tub.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I have 2 hot tubs. It's good. It's awesome.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right, fine. Okay, there she goes. And
Wow, I just got made to feel like that. I was just saying. I wasn't bragging. I did. And Ed Overstead is destroying me off camera here. This is great.
What else is new?
Very true. Very true. But I love you guys. You're the best. So what's up with you here at the World Series? You're running around like a chicken with your head cut off. I mean, talking
That's
about
what
animals.
I usually do. Yes. What's up? Nothing. Nothing's up. I am working out. I am cooking. I am just chilling until the main. I know. I follow your Instagram. Yes. And yeah, it's difficult. Mm-hmm. I'm really utterly jealous of your running times because running in Norway is really pretty. Yeah.
And I just realized that, like a year ago.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I was too lazy to walk out the door.
There you go.
We have like this awesome park, like right next to us.
It's really pretty.
How are you feeling about these onesies? I got to ask. How are you feeling about the onesies? That there's
I'm
those
sorry,
onesies.
these outfits?
The onesies that they're selling.
Oh my God! What is she wearing?
Yeah, they're selling onesies down the street there.
Onesies, but not with heels.
See, I don't think I'd. Yeah, I'd look terrible.
I've never met a. Oh, there's a dog. 2 dogs. Oh, 3 dogs. Holy. Whoa. Okay, I need to pet at least one.
We just lost such out of. Oh my God! How about that, Annette? Do you want to sit down so I have somebody else on camera with me? That's hilarious. That's what happens on this show. You never know what happens here at the World Series of Poker. In studio at KLAB, I've got control. Here, not a chance. So it's good to see you here too.
And they're performing at the Amazon at 1:30, and they're awesome. I love cats, but
there you go.
Dogs have fur.
You're disappointing me. I mean, you were all about the cats. You can't just run off to pet a dog.
She did.
No cats here. You gotta pet something.
No,
Where's
that's not
where's
right.
McLean?
I'm sorry.
Where's McQueen?
Yeah, where's McLean? Just have him curl up in a ball, you know? Of course. I can't believe is he playing the second flight today, or?
No, he's not playing at all. He's just relaxing.
Wow.
From the airport he came to town, so
Okay.
I think they're gonna go and start day drinking if they already haven't.
Nice.
Well, some of us were.
Okay. That
Looks
works.
like the tournament's on break.
Yes, it is. Of course, the craziness of. Well, I believe we got like 6,500-ish entries at this point.
Yeah, something like that. There'll be like 100 of them out in the hallway now in a bit.
Yeah,
It's gonna be great.
Sorry about the early bust out.
No, I'm kind of happy. I don't have to deal with this break madness.
Yeah, that's true.
It's kind of nice.
This is a safe place, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it is.
Glad to protect you.
I guess I'm not going anywhere for the next 20 minutes.
Yeah, probably not. So what's new with you? How have you been?
Oh, not much. Same old, really.
Yeah.
I've been good, though. Yeah. I haven't played a ton of poker in the last 4 months. Kind of just been at home for a while. Just something I never do.
Yeah.
Like, I spent 3 months at home, which is the most I've ever been at home for one stretch in the last probably 5 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, it's been such a road for you ever since
Yeah.
ever since you won the main event over in Europe, and it's just been nonstop.
I know,
so
it's
a
been
break.
so busy. So busy. So it's kind of nice just, spend some time with my family, get to know them again.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's very cool.
Yeah. I actually took my mom out to Vegas now because it was her 50th birthday yesterday.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
great.
it was a big one, and she loves it here. So I've been hanging out with her. She's been here for a week now.
So where are you completely residing at this point? So
I guess technically I still live here.
okay.
Like, I spend most of the year in Vegas or in the States, and then the rest of the year, I'm still in Norway a little bit and then traveling.
So when are we gonna hang out? I didn't know if I'd known you were in town for sure. I'd
Well,
have been
I haven't had time to hang out with anyone but my mom. She's been here for a week, and all we've done is just, like, hang out at Starbucks outside of Aria and people watch.
Oh my God, really?
And, like, walk up and down the strip and do some shopping. Like, that's pretty much what every day has consisted of. And I love it because that's, like, my favorite thing to do. So,
There you
yeah,
go.
we've had a good time.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah, so
And-
I'll be here for a while now if you want to hang out or do something.
Awesome.
I'll be around.
So you're looking great, by the way.
Thank you.
So still working with a trainer and everything?
No, I don't have
no?
a trainer anymore. I mean, I paid him last year for like 30 sessions, And I kind of feel like he taught me what I need to know.
Yeah.
You know, like, I don't feel like it's worth paying for him to just show up and tell me what to do when I could actually just do it on my own. Even if it's nice to have someone, like, waiting for you in the morning to be able to wake you up and get you out of bed.
Yeah.
Because that's the tough part. It's definitely the tough part. So I don't see myself being as good with my workouts this year as last year, but, you know, I still do what I can when I feel like it. I don't put too much pressure on myself anymore.
No, you don't. Well, you don't have to. You pretty much reached the goal.
Yeah. No,
so now you just
I'm
gotta
pretty
stay.
happy about it. Yeah, that's the thing. Just got to maintain now. So
Yep.
yeah, it's good.
So let's get some advice for people that are hopping into this nightmare today.
Oh God.
You know, you're trying to dodge all these crazies that know they've got another bullet in the pocket, really don't care,
Yeah.
and are just trying to grab some chips here early and hope to God they strike it big. How do you get through these first few levels of this tournament?
Well, you know what? I'm sitting here because I busted in the first few levels, so I might not be the right person to ask.
Oh, come on. You got to have a little advice.
I don't know. I feel like in fields like this, you shouldn't be afraid to gamble. Because it's such a long tournament, and you have to get through so many people that you can't sit there with 12 BB and, like, grind your way through the day. It's just not going to happen.
Yeah.
I just feel like you're better off gambling in the early levels and try to get a stack.
Well, if you're only playing, going to fire one bullet, I mean, wouldn't it be smart to just play the second flight and forget about the first one?
I don't really think it matters.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same thing, really.
Yeah.
You're still playing on a 10-handed table against 10 players. It's not like you're playing against 7,000. You know, you're only playing against the players on your table anyway. And maybe, like, if you do play the late one and you make it through, it might be 3 a.m. and then you restart at 12 or whatever. And that kind of sucks.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's better to play the early one.
There you go.
Yeah.
So, well, there's still plenty of time to get down here, of course, if you want to. You want to play with about 6,300 people.
For now,
So
that's
now.
just flight one.
This is going to crack 10,000.
Oh
entries,
yeah,
isn't it?
yeah.
Easy.
I think it will.
Oh, it's unbelievable.
Yeah, I know. It's insane. It really is.
Yeah, no doubt.
Like, how do you get a live tournament to get 10,000 players in one day?
Have it here at the World Series. That's probably about it.
Yeah,
Put $1 million up there and
I
go
know,
for it.
right?
You know, I think you got to find the backing and get in the one drop. I would love to see you play the one drop.
I just think it's too absurd and too ridiculous that I would even consider playing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's outrageous.
I
Like,
mean,
who buys in for $1 million in a
If someone
tournament?
came to you and Gates said, "I want to buy you into the,"
I mean,
into
I'd
the
play
one drop,
it.
would you play it?
I would. Of course I would. If I'm free rolling, yeah, I'd play it. But I'm not putting any of my money up to play in that tournament. It's just not happening. Like, for one, I don't care about the publicity, and two, like, the field is just too tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just stupid.
It looks like it's going to be a little bit tougher this year. Just it
Oh,
seems
yeah.
like more of the pros and less of the businessmen are
Yeah.
hopping on board, which
Yeah.
means it's not going to be a lot of
Oh,
fun.
yeah, you're probably right. I mean, it's going to be an awesome sweat for the people watching, but for the people playing, it's going to be hard.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But you know what it should be? I guess you're trying to win $20 million. So
true that. True that.
God, that would be a ridiculous amount of money to win in one
Yeah.
poker tournament.
I know. You're going to be like the all-time leader. I don't even think
I
it should
know.
count for the rankings.
I don't.
think that's.
I agree. I don't think so either.
I don't get it. Like, it doesn't seem fair. Like, I don't know. I feel like there should be a cap, or like at least like a minimum number of players that has to be in the tournament for
Yeah.
the tournaments to count. Because, I mean, like a 20-person field, and all of a sudden you're the highest earning World Series player. Like, no,
Yeah.
it's not right.
I agree.
Yeah.
So how many events are you going to be playing this year? What's the schedule looking
It's
like?
a very good question. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. I really have no idea. Gotta kind of see how it goes, how I feel, what I want to play, if I'm in the mood to play.
Well, that's
If I cash, you know.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
that's important though, because you don't want to. Some of you guys come in here trying to mash out a 25
Yeah.
or 30 event schedule, and there's going to be days where you just you're not up for it, and if you're not up for it,
Right.
you shouldn't be in there.
I've learned that the hard way. Like, if I have a bad day where I just don't feel like playing, I never play good. I'm just kind of sitting there thinking, what am I going to do when I bust? Like, when I
Yeah.
bust.
Yeah.
Like, it's going to happen. Like, I'm definitely going to bust. And then I always end up busting. So it's just, you got to have the right mindset if you're going to be playing a lot.
Yep. And it's just too long a days and too much work.
It really is. Yeah. It takes a lot of energy, too. A lot of focus. If you're not focused, you can't do good.
Nope.
Yeah.
Now, boy, I'll tell you, it's so good to see you.
Yeah, it's good to see you, too.
Yeah, I miss you. I mean,
I'm excited. Like, I I shouldn't say I'm excited to be back because I'm not really excited to be at the Rio, but I'm excited about like playing tournaments and seeing everyone that I know and the whole atmosphere. But I haven't really missed the Rio.
Yeah, it's a giant.
I don't think anyone ever misses the Rio.
No,
No.
not really.
After like the first 2 years of being here without being able to play, I was really excited that I got to play, and then kind of wears off. 1 year, yeah, that was awesome. 2 years, yeah, it was fun. Third year,
Not so much.
Not so much. Kind of sick of the Rio.
Yeah, well, one person that isn't sick of the Rio boy, Vanessa Selps,
Yeah.
winning that bracelet yesterday, and what an amazing run
I
she
know.
had.
That was
mean,
unbelievable. We actually ran into her at Cosmo, my mom and I and my boyfriend. We were there just going to play some slots and stuff because my mom likes it, and they were playing table games. So I got to say congrats. Yeah, it was really cool that she won, though. I'm happy for her.
playing against her just has to be a nightmare.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I liken it to being dropped into a box of razor blades. It just
It's
just
so
could
hard.
be fun.
So hard. I've been lucky that I haven't been on her table that many times, and when I have, I've tried to stay out of her way. But like, you still end up in spots where, you have like pocket jacks, and like she 3-bets, and you're kind of too deep to 4-bet, and you call, and then the flop's like pretty good for you, and she just like fires and fires and fires, and you're just sitting there like.
It just doesn't
You're
stop.
like, this sucks. Just like, now what do I do? It's like, I knew this was going to happen, and I still didn't fold. And now I'm on the river, and now I have to, like, make a hero call, and it's brutal.
So, women in poker aside, where is she now in terms of poker players, period, on your
I'd say
your
she's
rankings?
always been, like, super high up. Like, I can't say that she's in the, like, top 5 because I don't know if she plays mixed games and stuff. Like, I feel like the best player in the world has to be someone who plays all the games and who is like very confident in everything he does, or she. But like No Limit Hold'em, she's way up there. Like, I wouldn't be able to put a number on it, but she's one of the best, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Like, she's a sicko.
It'd be interesting to see if she can make another main event run too. I'd like to see you make the big main event run.
That
this
would be
year.
fun.
You had a great run last year.
I had a blast last year. That's the most fun I've ever had in a tournament. Like, that was so much fun. I really hope I get a chance to do that again.
Is it a little different for you when you're going through the main event because of what you did in Europe and you already have a main event?
It doesn't even
championship?
feel like the same kind of tournament. Like, they're so different. Like, when I played in Europe, that was like the first time I had ever really gotten deep in a tournament. And I kind of don't really remember what it felt like because it was all just so surreal. Like, I was just all in like this big bubble, and I didn't really know like what was going on around me, and I was like just like I was so young.
Yeah.
It's all kind of just a blur. I don't really remember it because it was so overwhelming.
You get a lot. I assume you get a lot more attention when you're playing in here.
I do.
The cameras are rolling, and they see, and then Oberstad's making a run.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden,
I
they're
know.
swarming in.
I
They just
like
don't-
it. I like it, but I don't because it's a lot of pressure, and I feel like if you take like even just a small misstep, like people are gonna remember that for a long time,
Yeah.
and that kind of sucks. So for me, it was nice last year when I was like not on the feature table when I was deep because I felt a lot more relaxed and I could like trust my instincts. Because when I was at the feature table, I made a couple of. Not that I made a few bad moves, but I had a few spots where I just didn't pull the trigger where I knew I should have. Where, like, one spot I should have check raised all in on the river as a bluff because it was such a good spot for it, and then the guy just couldn't have anything. And then I just kind of wussed out, and I went over to my boyfriend on the rail, and he's like, I can't believe you didn't check raise. And he didn't even know what I had.
Wow.
And I was like, yeah, I know. I was thinking about it. I was so close, and I just didn't.
Yeah.
Like, if that was on the feature table, I would have done it. Yeah. I just didn't want to go out, like, looking so stupid.
Yeah, that's so
it
hard.
sucks.
Yeah, because it's different if you're off to a side table. Nobody's watching.
Yeah.
But then if you
Then
make
they'll
a
just bring
mistake,
the
you're like,
cameras over and be like, oh, and that busted.
yeah, because I
They
remember
won't really see, like, what happened.
right. And I remember what happened to Mark Kroon last year.
I didn't see that.
Where he had that big, massive 3-barrel bluff he tried to pull off. And,
Yeah.
Was leading and going to be leading after day 3 or 4, and then all of a sudden, tries to pull the bluff,
Right.
blows all the chips, and then everybody's all over his case
Yeah.
for months about
I know.
that. You know, and
And
they
it
weren't
really
the one
is
at the
something
table.
as a poker player, like, it shouldn't affect you. It shouldn't be something that you worry about. But, like, in the back of your head, it's really hard to just push it away and, like, not worry about what people are going to say. And, like, especially my family, because I know they really wanted me to do good, and they had such high expectations and really wanted to see me, like, go deep in the event. And, like, for me to go out on a bluff like that, they would have been so disappointed. Like, especially my mom, she would have probably, like, stopped talking to me.
Jeez. Wow.
Like, she would have been like, why did you do that? That was so stupid. It's like, why couldn't you just fold?
Mom,
You know?
come on.
So I had, like, her voice in my head, and I'm like, okay, I'm just going to fold this time.
Yeah, you got to get the mom's voice out of there, that's for sure.
I really do. I just want to make him proud, you know?
Yeah. Well, you already have.
I already have.
I mean, just such a, in such a short career, you've done so much, and I'm sure so much more to come here at the rest of the World Series this year.
Hopefully.
It's going to be exciting.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't have too high expectations when I come here, though.
Yeah.
It's so hard to go deep in anything with so many players. And I don't really play the, like the 25Ks and the 10K mixed games. Any tournament with a small field, I don't really play.
Yeah.
So, gotta run good.
You bet.
Yeah.
Well,
That's pretty much it.
yeah.
Just
Well,
gotta run good. Run good and play good, and then see what happens.
well, I'm sure you're going to have some good experiences here at this year's World
I'm
Series.
sure I will, too.
And you'll be hanging out with us a lot, too.
Yeah.
That's pretty exciting.
I'll be
so-
around.
Yeah.
You'll see me.
Oh, of course.
Hopefully not too much, because that means I'm probably busted.
Busted. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So hopefully you'll see me on breaks, and that's it.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, it's good to see you now. Thank you for coming in. I do appreciate
Sure.
it. If you want to see cat pictures, this is my wife, Kristen.
Hi,
She has
how
all
are
the cat
you?
pictures, so you want to check those out. you
Yeah, I
can.
would love to see some cat pictures. We were talking about the cute cat. I know, I want to see it. Aw, I love cats. Love
Oh,
them.
brother. All right.
Yes.
Oh, now we're going to do this on camera? All right.
Sure, why not?
Oh, God. Here we go.
You
All
should show
right.
the cat on camera.
No.
Yeah.
No.
You're not proud of your cat? Wow.
You have no idea.
Oh my god. Oh my god, look at him. Oh my god, where's the camera? Oh my goodness. You can see that. Look.
Oh, good God.
That's the cutest thing in the world. Oh
Are
my
you
god.
kidding me?
That is so adorable. Oh my god.
Ugh.
Ah,
It's yours if you want it.
fluffy cats like that are just my favorite.
Take it home.
I'd love to, but I can't.
Well,
Oh my god.
you can ship it to Norway if you want. I mean, I'm not going to
I love
complain.
cats. I'm pretty sure the cat that we have would kill it. It's so jealous.
That's part of the issues we're having
Yeah.
at the home right now.
I know. I don't think I should get another cat. Maybe I'll just kill the one we have and take that one.
Whoa, hey now. We are threatening cat death that is not condoned here on the Mark
I
Hoke
told
Show.
you my cat sucks. I love cats, but my cat or our cat is like the only one I don't like.
Annie Lepage
That's
is now
sad, isn't
running
it?
down here as we speak.
All right,
It's
I'm gonna head
unbelievable.
out and go
All
hang
right.
out with my mom while she's still in town.
All right.
But
hey,
it was
good to see you.
fun to see you again.
Absolutely.
I'll be around.
All right, take care.
Take care.
There you go, everybody. Annette Oberstad joining us here on the Mark Hoke Show. Always an interesting interview with Annette. Oh, my God. That is hilarious. It never fails, does it? See ya. And, of course, you can hear we are on break for the Millionaire Maker, and we'll get to some serious stuff. I think after that, I think we got to take a commercial break. So let's take a quick break, and we'll be right back here on the Mark Hoke Show. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you on the other side of the break.
The heat is on. Whether you're in the hot seat of a major poker tournament or just dealing with everyday life, stay cool with a brand new Arctic Blue cooling towel. Just wet your reusable and durable Arctic Blue cooling towel in cold water and you'll have instant cooling relief at your fingertips for up to 5 hours. The towel is lightweight and pliable, so you can keep it handy no matter where you are. Plus, it's absorbent enough to make sure you and your clothes stay dry while you stay cool. No need to sweat it out no matter what you're doing when you have an Arctic Blue cooling towel handy. So get the same cooling towel used by professional athletes, poker players, first responders, physical therapists, U.S. automakers, and even reality TV stars. So what are you waiting for? Visit them today at arcticblu.com and pick yours up today. Plus, enter the discount code MarkHokeShow when you check out and get 15% off plus free shipping to keep some of your cold hard cash in your wallet. It's like the Arctic Blue Bear says, it's not cool to be hot. So pick up your Arctic Blue cooling towel today.
Hey, we're going to interrupt the commercial break here for a second because I got to get this guy on while we have a chance. That was probably dumb of me to start a commercial break in the middle of the break here. Here, come on, have a seat. Get on here. The author of the brand new, spectacular poker book and much more, Poker Tilt, Dutch Boyd.
So, how long do you think it can be released before I can stop calling it the new book, Poker Tilt?
Until necessary.
I like it. 2 weeks. So
things stay fresh for a
still
long
kind of
time.
new.
Yeah, I mean, you know how it is. I mean, there's preservatives now. I mean, something new can hold up 6 months.
Yeah.
You're all right. What's up, buddy?
Not much. Just went on a break in this shootout. I guess it wasn't really a planned break.
Oh, okay.
We started playing at 1, and about 7 hands in, all of a sudden we hear all these dogs.
Oh, the dog and pony show.
So there's a
on,
big
yeah.
dog show going on, and I mean it's loud and a bunch of barking. And we're sitting here. I'm playing against some of the best in the world. You know, I got like Mike Matizow and Grant Hinkle, Chris Bell, Cody Slofbach. How do you say his last name? Cody Slofbach.
That'll work.
I mean, he's the best. He's one of the best players in North Dakota. There's only like 7 people up there.
Yeah,
so.
well, I've been there.
He's good though.
7.
Cody's good.
Yeah.
Cody's good. Everyone else is nobody. But then all of a sudden we're just inundated with these barking. You know, like
Yeah.
It makes it hard to concentrate. So they gave us all a little bit of a break. We have to go back at 1:30.
Okay. So it's 1:28.
Okay.
So 2 minutes for you. But congratulations on the book.
Thank you.
Real quick. I mean, just an outstanding read. So guys, make sure you pick it up.
I wish it was selling better than it is, Mark. I think it's kind of I guess catching steam.
Yeah,
I
it'll take
suppose.
time.
But it's still. I mean, it isn't anything to really brag about. I think we've sold 150 copies in 2 weeks, so it's that counts the 90-something that we sold with Kickstarter.
Mm-hmm.
But it's getting good reviews. People like it.
Yeah, they do.
And that's kind of cool. I guess that makes it worthwhile.
Yep.
But you can't pay rent with reviews, so
Exactly.
yes, please
So
buy Poker Tilt.
We'll keep running the ads. But a good start to the shootout, getting through the first round.
Yeah, first
that's
event, too.
Always nice to get off the schneid on the first event. Make sure you got the cash in the pocket.
Yeah,
and,
it was.
And go from there. So
It was. It's really nice. Like, you know, there has been 1 year where I just completely whiffed the World Series, and like 20-something events didn't cash a single time. So it's nice to start the World Series, and the very first event you cash. And I plan on doing more than cashing. I just have to make it through a couple of pretty tough players, but I don't know. I'm zoned in. I'm feeling good.
yeah. So you mentioned a couple of the names at the table. So
Mike
sounds like-
Matizow, so good. You know, Grant Hinkle. He's from my neck of the woods. He's so good. You know what though? Here's the difference between Mike Matizow and Dutch Boyd. Is last night I bet that Mike Matizow was just kind of relaxing, enjoying his night, thinking about the next day. But I was up until 4 a.m. watching Mike Matizow videos. So
Wow.
I think I think I'm ready for this. My mind's in the right place, and I've worked really hard this year to get my game up. So I like my chances. But it's a shootout. You know, the biggest difference between a shootout and a regular tournament is in a shootout, with this whole idea of there can only be one, winner at each table, you don't really see the jungle rule come into play. You don't see the types of implicit collusion that you see in a normal tournament.
Right.
Where in a normal tournament, 2 good players are at a table, you should stay away from each other and just focus on busting the weak stacks and the new stacks. Weak stacks, new stacks. In a shootout, that's not how it works. And so it's tough. You're sitting at this table. A couple of these guys I kind of like, but it's just very cutthroat. and you just have to hunker down and take it. So that's what I'm going to try to do, and hopefully I make it through tomorrow. If not, there's the Millionaire Maker. Wow, what numbers!
Jesus,
Can't believe
this. It's going to be over 10,000 by the time this is all over.
It's amazing. It really is amazing. So if I don't make it through, then at least I can play that.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
I'm going to get back in there, though. It looks like we're on break. How about congratulations to Selpst, huh?
Yeah,
that's
unbelievable.
Huge. That's so huge. I was really happy to watch it. Yeah, good for her. Any other names you're rooting for today?
You know, honestly, I've been running around so much. I've been trying to get to do an update and run down through everything. I still haven't gotten there yet. So no, I don't. I mean, I have a few friends that are playing today. I know Jamie Kerstetter's deep in the tournament. Who else? Somebody else made a big run too. But I'd have to look on my list and break it down. But yeah, we got some friends of the show that are looking pretty good this afternoon.
Well, hopefully, if I make it through to the final table, I'll come back on and give you the update.
Sounds good. Just tell Mikey I said F you.
Okay, I will. It's good talking to you, Mark. Thanks for having me on the show.
Good luck. Go get him, buddy. Dutch Boyd, everybody. Yeah, you didn't see. Yeah, I told you I had you covered in here.
I'll bring my stamp.
Yeah, there you go.
The stamp, it's really cool.
All right, there you go. Dutch Boyd, everybody. Yeah, we were going to break down what's happened in the show. We've been getting so many great guests, and I was stupid and ran a commercial for a second. Yeah, but that's okay, because we've been working very hard in here, cleaning up the old Run Good, or the Mark Hoke Show booth and the Run Good Lounge, which many players are taking advantage of. Yeah, I mean, see, you're seeing it's a lot of fun, isn't it? Yeah, look at that. Even my wife's smiling. Your hard work has paid off, dear. Cheryl is back. You spoke too soon.
I told her, I said, Mom's not going to be mad, right? You're taking the blame for
Oh, my goodness. All right. So all the players are filing back in for the Millionaire Maker and the other events. Matt Salzberg, former WPT Player of the Year, getting it done over there. Gavin Smith. But this guy is just my favorite. I could do a show with Gavin Smith for 40 hours. He could be done in one, but I could do a show with Gavin. Who else do we have coming around? Just checking it out. But we had a bunch of the Run Good Gear pros like AP Farad in there, and everybody's sprinting back in to try to get back into this thing. I mean, what an unbelievable day here at the World Series of Poker. It's Saturday and Millionaire Maker Day. It's unbelievable. Matt Affleck in the Seahawks jersey going by as well. I mean, this is just a wild afternoon. And we'll break it all down for you in just a little bit. That's going to give everybody a chance to finish up this break, and then we'll get going. Blackjack legend Kenny Einiger taking a stroll by. You ladies having fun over there? Oh, okay. That's great. Okay, and Amanda has Skittles. Thank God. All right. Well, I think things are toning down here just a little bit. Everybody's getting back in. So I think it's going to be a pretty good time to take that step back now, take it easy here for a couple of minutes, and then we're going to break down all of yesterday's action, what is happening today. And, of course, there's Brent Hanks going by. What's up? Brent trying to win $1 million today. That prize pool is going to be ridiculous. Oh, my God. Can't wait. All right, let's get that commercial break in, and we'll be right back here on the Mark Hoke Show. Thanks for joining us, everybody.
One man, his lucky shirt, an unforgettable night, and a winning streak that never seemed to end. That's how Blind Squirrel began, and we haven't looked back since. We make the clothes that we want to wear for the places where we want to look and feel our best. The game, the speakeasy, and the casino floor. Blind Squirrel's small batch, high-quality gear is for people too busy grabbing life by the nuts to bother with crappy, ill-fitting clothing. Because like you, we prefer our nights long, our drinks strong, and our lucky shirt to be our most comfortable. So look good, be lucky, and visit blindsquirrelapparel.com for your new favorite shirt. As an added bonus, you'll receive 20% off your purchase with the promo code HOKE, H-O-K-E. You can also pick up Blind Squirrel apparel at the Borgata in Atlantic City and in Las Vegas at all Masura stores at Mandalay Bay, Monte Carlo, The Mirage, and MGM Grand. Look good and be lucky with Blind Squirrel Apparel.
It's time to get on board with the Players Poker Championship Poker Tour. The PPC caters to the amateur player as well as up-and-coming and touring pros with affordable buy-ins and outstanding structures. The fastest-growing poker tour in the United States invades Las Vegas with 3 tournaments, June 29th through July 1st at the Golden Nugget, and Tampa Bay Downs July 10th through the 20th for the North American Championship with $300,000 in guarantees. Win your way to the PPC World Championship in Aruba, featuring the $200,000 guaranteed main event hosted by PPC Ambassador Joe Sirach. For all the details, visit us at ppcpokertour.com. Join in the excitement in Las Vegas and across the U.S. with the Players Poker Championship Poker Tour.
I'm Dutch Boyd, 2-time WSOP bracelet winner, and I want to share my story with you. 12 years as a pro has taught me a lot. For the last year, I've boiled it all down into a tell-all book, 90,000 words. In Poker Tilt, I take you on my journey through all the ups and downs that poker has to offer, all the manic highs and hellish lows of every bad beat and lucky draw. So go to www.pokertilt.com to read more, or just go buy the new book on Amazon or Kindle. Right now, pokertilt.com. I guarantee you'll enjoy the ride.
At Team Poker Joker, we build innovative, high-performance, poker-focused apparel designed to keep you cool and calm in tough situations. Wait, no we don't. We've just got a cool brand representing the suits of this beautiful game called poker. Our gear won't make you better, but it will keep a smile on your face. So don't be so serious and show you know how to have fun. Get your Poker Joker gear today at teampokerjoker.com. Grin and win today at teampokerjoker.com.
Tough day at the Veld? Get off tilt and unstuck by escaping to the desert for an extreme off-road adventure with Sun Buggy Fun Rentals. We have the biggest fleet of off-road vehicles known in the universe. And since we know poker players aren't exactly early risers, we now offer after-dark tours for all you night owls. And don't forget to stop by the Mark Hope Show WSOP booth at the Rio to win a free Sun Buggy experience. Please call us 24/7 at 1-866-728-4443 and visit us at www.sunbuggy.com. Call us now and take the off-road ride of your life with Sun Buggy Fun Rentals.
Want more of The Mark Hoke Show? Then follow us on Twitter at Mark Hoke Show and like our Facebook page at The Mark Hoke Show for show news and outstanding poker content from around the world. Plus, enjoy the show anytime by subscribing to our podcasts on iTunes or at markhokeshow.podbean.com. We're even on your mobile phone at markhokeshow.podbean.com/mobile. Thanks for listening and being a part of The Mark Hoke Show.
This is The Mark Hoke Show. The Mark Hoke Show. Here again, your host, Mark Hoke.
All right, and we are back here at the World Series of Poker 2014 edition. And sweet mother of God, the Millionaire Maker has just turned into a nightmare around this place. Wow. At least we're not quite having the registration issues that we did last year. But it is just an unbelievable scene in these rooms. It's packed. Packed. We're going to break this all down for you. Of course, give you a little day in review from yesterday now that we have a little time. And then we will see what's going on today. And just an unreal scene. All right, so let's pull this up. Give yourself a little... see if I can get my get my WSOP update up on the screen. That is going to be helpful to me. All right, backing it up. Let's get to the correct screen. I lost my WSOP update. Hang on one second, everybody. But we're over 6,000 entries for sure here at the Millionaire Maker. I mean, this has just been amazing. And, of course, Vanessa Selps bringing in a bracelet yesterday, having a great time. Seth Polanski walking by. He's my hero. I love this man. Someday he'll give me a job. Someday. You want to say hi to everybody real quick? But that's all right. But I guarantee your paycheck's way better than mine. Most days, anyway, I'm sure.
There's no hats.
Well, you want to wear a hat?
No.
No? You look good in one of those.
I'm balding. I'm trying to keep all the hair I have. A hat doesn't help.
Seth, it's pretty much done. Don't you understand that? You can wear a hat. It's all right.
Thank you.
So, how's the World Series going? What's new so far? Wow.
It's great. It's, the first Saturday of the summer, so it's great to see the record, honestly, I didn't feel the Millionaire Maker would outdo last year simply because the first time is always this sort of outlier.
Yeah, it's the new, fresh thing,
Yeah. And that it would settle in and, get somewhere between 4,000 and 5,000 players, be a great event. Give someone $1 million, but hard to fathom it can grow. And then our Dave Tuckman was saying on the air yesterday on the live stream that he thought it could do 8,000 players because some people didn't come last year because they were worried how the prize structure would be altered to pay first place $1 million.
That's true. Yeah.
We paid $1.2 million, so we never even had to alter the prize structure. And so we said all those people who missed last year recognize what they missed, and they'll be here. So he thought it would hit 8,000. And it sounded crazy talk to me yesterday, and and here we are. I mean, the seniors event last year, 4,407 players, was the largest field ever sat at one time in poker history, not just World Series of Poker history. And we're well over 4,600 already in this early flight today.
Oh, that's unbelievable! Congratulations.
Thank you. You should be playing and not on the air.
I know.
Then you'd have all the money. 4 days from now, you'll have $1.4 million or something.
Well, plop down that 1,500, man. I'm in. I'll give you 90% for the 1,500.
Sorry, we're sold out.
Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. Yeah, but a great day yesterday, too, Vanessa Selps winning her bracelet in the Mixed Max event. I mean, you couldn't have asked for a better win to kick off the World Series. I mean, what an amazing event that was, and an amazing comeback, too.
I mean, awesome. She I just came from her bracelet ceremony. I mean, literally, she could be the best player in the world right now. The determination and the competitive nature of that woman is off the charts. I mean, she's the sweetest person away from the table, but boy, you don't want to mess with her when she's focused in playing poker. And I mean, it doesn't get more elite field than that she took down in this mixed maxed event. Another 871,000 to her bankroll. She's just, I think, 70,000 shy of taking over the all-time lead for a female in World Series of Poker history in terms of money earned. No one's won 3 open bracelet events. That's female in her 45-year history. I mean, she is well on her way to shattering every record in this game.
Yeah, and like you said, I mean, the ability that she has, I mean, she's got to be, if she's not the top player in the world, it's got to be in the top 3 or 5. I mean, on everybody's list at this point. I mean, just amazing to see. And, gosh, we're just getting started, too. We're just getting started. We got some great events going on right now.
It's great. Yeah, this is what it is. Kick it off, get out the bugs in the first couple days, and then get going for a summer that we'll all remember. $200 million plus in prize money will be awarded this summer. 65 bracelets. This is event 8 starting today, so we got a long way to go this summer, and we hope the opening weekend portends what's to come.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's not going to get much better than this till. But we have some awesome events. I can't wait for the Dealer's Choice event. I just want to sit there and watch that thing. I may shut this down and go check that out. It's just going to be something special, isn't it?
I agree. There's a lot of buzz for that one. There was an operator of this event. I'm scared to death of the dealers who have to deal 16 different games a month into the series and still be,
Well, you guys made the schedule. You came up with this crazy idea.
It's true, but it is a great event. It's a great event to try. Jack's wanted to do this a long time, and we got a lot of people happy to see it on the schedule. And I think even if you don't know half the games, it's a fun event to get into.
Oh yeah,
it's priced at $1,500, so it'll be interesting to see how that one plays out.
Are you hearing any speculation about what numbers might be like on that? Do you have any indicators at this point?
I think it's scheduled. It's a little bit tough. There's a lot around it, so I think we'll see who's in other events. There's nearby is the 50K Poker Players Championship, and you got the big one. on June 29th. You got other things that guys and their time commitments they got to be careful what to get into. So I have no idea. We never know what to predict for a new event. We never know what to predict for a returning event. Honestly, I think if you look at our projections for the Millionaire Maker, we thought we'd do 4,800 total in the 2 flights, and I think we're there in 1 flight.
Yeah. So of course the 1 drop coming up, and a lot of buzz about that every year. When we have it, and expanded the field. And I got to say, one thing that I'm seeing about the registration names, this tournament is going to be a lot tougher than that first time around. A lot of the big name pros and top elite players are getting into this thing this year that may have sat it out last time around. What a tournament that's shaping up to be right now.
Oh, boy, yeah. 56 players. The drama. I mean, to have over $1 million money bubble, I think is just such a fascinating thing in and of itself. One guy will lose his million and another guy will get into the money at that point. That's a fascinating point in the tournament and playing down. And honestly, I mean, I would not be surprised to see Vanessa Selps, the only female currently registered in that event, winning that event.
Oh, I wouldn't either. That would be, oh my God, I didn't even think of that. How incredible would that be?
Yeah, I mean, incredible summer. I mean, she performs well in the main event every year. And I don't know how these magazines, she's on the cover of every magazine to start off this World Series of Poker like they knew.
Yeah. That works out well for them, didn't it?
Yeah.
And, in terms of administrative things that you guys are doing right now, take us through what your day's like. Because I don't think people understand, how hard a time you guys have trying to keep this thing running. What's it like, a day in the life like for you, Seth?
Well, logistically, it's challenging, and especially the opening week. I mean, you just figure there's 300,000 square feet in the convention center that we're in. We get it as a blank area with not a chair or a table or a piece of equipment anywhere, and we got to go get it all set up in a week's time. And it's arduous and it's demanding, and I mean, it can all be done, but getting the computer needs where they need to be, and their surveillance needs, and the tournament staff needs, tables, chairs, cocktail waitresses, lights, trusses, cameras. There's a lot to get going, and then it's getting a team together. You always have new people joining each year, people who have left the organization, etc. So it takes a little bit of time for the communication between all the groups to make sure we're really synced up is good. But, other people put on big events, and it's the 10th year here at the Rio. We have a very good team, a very good behind-the-scenes team that people don't know that put in year-round effort in planning and preparing for this event, and I think it does get easier for us every year.
Yeah, and of course, some new features here as well. Anything that you would like people to do out here or check out that maybe new that they haven't gotten to see before?
Well, I think I've heard a lot of good reports on Hash House A Go-Go.
Yes, that's a winner.
I've yet to go myself. Okay, you can.
Oh, you've never eaten at Hash House?
I've had breakfast there
before,
and it's good. But everyone's raving about the portions and what you can get at that. So that's new. There's a zip line here at the Rio, I hear now.
Yes, I saw that, and I'm staying far away.
Okay, probably the same with the topless burlesque show that's now here.
I might check that out though.
Okay,
I can take that ride.
Okay.
I'll be okay.
Very good. So, there's always new and exciting things, but anyone who hasn't been in Vegas for a while, right, there's a lot new. The High Roller, the whole Link complex, the Brooklyn Bowl concert and nightclub, Dre's nightclub, Cromwell. I mean, there really is a lot to see in this town just from a year ago if you're back playing the World Series of Poker. And if not, there's plenty of ways to spend your day. You got regulated online poker here now,
yep.
So I think there's no shortage of things to do. I would plan a little extra time this year.
No doubt. Well, Seth, I know you got a busy day today, so I'm sure I'll be talking to you more here at the World Series as we move forward. But a fantastic job. I'll tell you what, this is shaping up to be one of the most exciting World Series ever, and I know you've been a big part of that, so congratulations.
Thank you, Mark. Pleasure to have you here. Thanks for coming and supporting us, and enjoy your stay, and may you get lucky at the tables.
I'd like to. Yeah, I think I'm gonna hop in the tournament too. We'll see how it goes. Good to see you, Seth. Seth Polanski, everybody. Always enjoy having Seth on the show, getting that unique perspective of the administrative side of the World Series of Poker. Because it's a pain in the ass. I have no idea what these guys go through out here. If you come in and pop out and play one event, you just do not get a feel of what really happens here at the WSOP. All right, let's get to what's happening in all the tournaments as we are moving on here. Give me 1 second, guys, as we're kind of shifting focus again. We seem to be getting pretty good at it. Let's see. Yeah, Wookie Way's banging away in the chat box. Good for you, sir. Thank you. Good to see you. Let's get some updates on what's going on here at the WSOP right now. Of course, yesterday, Vanessa Zelps winning the 25K Mixed Max No Limit Hold'em event, claiming her third World Series of Poker bracelet. Impressive victory for her as she came from behind twice in heads-up matches. Look at this guy, the professor, looking sharp. Sharp. Do you want to say hi to everybody real quick? Sure. We'll okay. Well, that's okay. Well, we're on air right now, so yeah. We'll stop back. I'll be here tonight. Go play. Go play. Have fun. The professor always looking good. Always looking good. But Ben, you hanging out there. Event number 3, the 1K Pot Limit Omaha event. We had a bracelet winner with Brandon Shaq Harris taking that event down. So congratulations to him as he defeats Morgan Popham heads up in one of the biggest Pot Limit Omaha tournament of all time. Pretty cool stuff. And now we're going to start getting into updates here for what is continuing on today. Event number 4, the No Limit Hold'em event, the $1,000 buy-in. And it looks like we have reached our unofficial final table. We are down to 10. They started the day with 12. So let's give you an update on who is left in that one. And it is Kyle Cartwright leading the way. Kyle was the chip leader coming in this afternoon. And Kyle Cartwright out of Bartlett, Tennessee at $1.3 million. Robert Kuhn is in second at $1.16 million. Daniel DeZenzo hanging in there in third. Chad Holloway, not in this event, but that's okay. If he was, he'd be at the final table. We all know that. Chad is walking by there. Lon Schwartz, how about that? Lon making a great run here. So we'll hopefully be seeing Lon at this final table. He sits at $832,000. Jeremy Dresch, $672,000. Steve Chanthabasoy, I probably butchered that, but I'll practice that one later. At $631,000. Mike Sortino at $422,000. Matt O'Donnell at $406,000. Ken Weinstein at $261,000. And Jason Pastor listed in 10th at $234,000. Don't think one of the names that's on the WSOP list right now. I think he checked in on the wrong event. We did have 2 eliminations today. Looks like Jeff Rooney and Blake Barros eliminated today. So we have got that field down to 10 at this point. So they'll be setting up that final table here very shortly. And, of course, once again, great little prize pool. They are on level 22 in that event. 8,000, 16,000 blinds. Winner will be walking out of here with that World Series of Poker bracelet and $360,435 for the victory. So a lot of coin on the line in this one as these guys try to pick up the bracelet in event number 4. Let's take it over now to event number 5. And this was an all-star field playing the limit deuce to 7 triple draw low ball. Boy, they got to come up with a different name for that. 120 entries in that one, $10,000 buy-in. 12 players remain with the that one has not gotten started yet, but here's your remaining field. Phil Galfond comes in as your leader, $604,000. Jason Mercier at $561,000. And surprisingly, not that much of an international field. 3 players from outside the U.S. in this one. We're looking at Alexandre Luneo at $386,000 out of the United Kingdom. Tuan Lee at $377,000 is in there. Nick Schulman, who always does an amazing job at these events, sitting there at $304,000. Justin Bonomo, of course, trying to chase down that first bracelet. And Bonomo at $243,000. David Benjamin at $236,000. Eli Lesra, $222,000. Sergey Ravchenko at $199,000. Michael Chow, $198,000. John Turner. That's a chip burner. Yeah, how about that? John Turner, $176,000. No, I'm sorry. That's incorrect. Sorry. John Turner, $176,000, and George Danzer at $156,000. So those 12 players remaining in the deuce to 7 triple draw low ball event. That was, once again, a 10K buy-in. We had a prize pool of $1.1 million. Winner's going to get $355,324. All right, and we will then take it over to event number 6. The No Limit Hold'em Shootout. That one is, of course, underway right now, and, of course, everybody playing to win their table. Hey, Rep, how you doing? Good. Rep Porter going by there. Event number 6, the No Limit Hold'em Shootout. Yeah. Yeah, Wookie Way, and no, I'm pulling up. Wookie Way said there was, they did a dog show here. They had like 3 dogs in there flipping Frisbees and stuff. The dogs were going crazy, and apparently they had to halt the tournament for a little bit because it just got to be a little too much. So, yeah, pretty nuts. We're looking at 118 players remaining in that No Limit Hold'em Shootout. Unfortunately, I don't have the table draws, but just to give you some names, looks like a couple. It looks like we may have a first advancer, Lucas Picking. Looks like he got on a nice roll. Well, he doubled up anyway. But still, of course, a long way to go there. But some of the names that advanced: Leo Volpert, Isaac Barron, Eugene Kachloff. Let's see, Timothy Bishop through. Mike Manasow, of course, playing at Dutch Boyd's table. Josh Aurier, Christian Harder, David Vamplew through. One of the most dangerous players you're going to get from overseas. Of course, Englishman there. Let's keep going down. We're looking at Michael Casella, Jared Lundeman in there, Robert Tepper, Jared Jeffy, Joseph Chung winning his table yesterday. Grant Hinkle is apparently also on the table with Dutch Boyd and Mike Manasow. John Dolan is in there. Greg Merson won his table yesterday as well. And we'll keep going down. Umberto Brenes, Kyle Julius, very dangerous player on that one. David Baker also in there. Andres Heuvold advancing, and of course these guys all cashed thanks to their first round victory. Mando Musumeci through, Chris Tribo is through, Alex Bolotin through, Jonathan Aguiar reaching the second round, as did Alan Kessler. And I think that's about all the big names that made it through the first round. So that's what we're looking at right now for that event. So those players just getting underway, but it should be a pretty spectacular round 2 of that shootout. Of course, 948 players entering this one, 118 left, and a prize pool of $1.27 million for this No Limit Hold'em Shootout. We go to event number 7, the 7-card Raz tournament that also got underway yesterday. And we get some chip counts on that. 75 players remaining in that one. $1,500 buy-in, 352 entries, so a little bit light on that one. But we have Fabio De Francesco leading the way on that one. Jordan Seal and Matt Waxman. Oh, that's not good for everybody. Waxy's at the top of the leaderboard. Matt Waxman, 42,000 on that. Phil Hellmuth is in that tournament, listed as 6th. So Hellmuth. We could possibly see Phil Hellmuth chasing down another bracelet. Yikes. Bill Chen in there, Ted Forrest, Huck Seed. Of course, you tend to see a lot of the veteran players in these mixed game tournaments. And Randy Ohl, Sean Chacon still in there. Hey, I owe you a shirt. Kenneth Lynn going by. See, my wife's over there. Cheryl, I'm sorry, is Kristen here? Oh, okay. Can we find Kenneth one of the Mark Hoke show shirts?
We're at the first day of the seniors.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, one of these Mark Hoke show shirts, yeah. All right. David Bach, Phil Locke still in there, Ali Islami, Blair Rodman, Dan Kelly, Hoyt Corkins, Brock Parker in there, Brandon Cantu, John Racner. I mean, just a great field. Brian Campanella there as well, Run Good Gear Pro, and the Professor Ben Yu. So that one just getting started to open day 2 on that event. And, of course, coming in today, event 8, Zoiks and Away. Uh-oh. And got a little camera visitor there. Someone taking the alternative route. But the Millionaire Maker is kicking off right now. We had a number over 6,000 reported. But right now, WSOP.com is reporting 5,540 players remaining. Now, of course, we had a lot of eliminations already, as we've seen there's been a casualty or two to kick this thing off. And, of course, the entertaining part about this one, you can re-enter. There's a second flight coming up this evening, so you better be ready to go. On that one, but pretty exciting stuff here at the Millionaire Maker. I mean, really, that's all that's happening today. Other than some of these other events will be trimming down a little bit. We'll have a bracelet winner or two, but a lot of people trying to get down on this Millionaire Maker, and we will see what the prize pool will be. Probably not until late tonight or tomorrow, but we could have a couple millionaires coming out of this thing. I mean, I think it's a distinct possibility at this point that we could see more than one millionaire made from this event. Going to be exciting to see where the final numbers end up, but are we gonna hit 10,000 entries today? It could be a distinct possibility. Of course, the really fun part about it is as these players go through, they still have late reg time, so if they bust out even around 7 or 8 o'clock tonight, they're going to have time to hop in and get in that second flight. So a lot of players, when you start hitting those interesting levels where you start seeing people drop, it's going to get a little hairy. So pretty cool stuff there coming out of the Millionaire Maker here at the World Series of Poker. So there's your update on what's happening right now. We do want to make sure that we mention an interesting little thing that happened a few days ago as Tony G. That's right, kids. Tony G elected to European Parliament. That's right. Tony G is in Parliament. Was the top vote getter for his party, and he is going to be heading to the Parliament of Europe. So you better get ready for some Tony G action over there. But congratulations to Tony, even though I don't think we're probably going to agree politically, but it's still really cool. So congratulations to Tony on that great opportunity in his life. So we'll get to follow that story as it goes along. That is for sure. Oh, my goodness. Wow. All right. So, of course, a lot of the players back in session right now. We'll see who sneaks around here in a little bit. But, of course, while we have a little bit of time, let's give you a little rundown on what we have going on here at the World Series. Of course, I got a great booth over here and some great displays with some of our fine companies. We got Team Poker Joker, Arctic Blue Cooling Towels, Run Good Gear, and Blind Squirrel with some stuff that you can come take a look at. I'm sure you'd certainly enjoy checking out some of the great products from those guys. And don't forget, you can enter our contest to try and win that 1K main event satellite seat. Of course, that mega satellite coming up here a few days before the World Series. We're going to draw that on June 28th. But we're also doing weekly prizes. And one of those today, we're going to be giving away a Sun Buggy rental gift certificate. So you're going to get a chance to do the Sun Buggy thing. So just hop in your car and head up north of Las Vegas. And you're going to be able to ride a dune buggy. That's right. And we'll be giving away a Mark Hoke Show t-shirt as well this evening. So looking forward to that. So if you want to if you're here in the Rio, come on down and get in the contest. You have to fill out a quick form, or else you can do it online at markhokeshow.com, and you can participate in this exciting drawing we've got going for you, and maybe have a chance to win that $10 million. That wouldn't be a bad thing. All right, and just to break down some of the things going on, of course, don't forget we are on KLAV 12:30 a.m., the Talk of Las Vegas, on Wednesdays at 3 p.m. And then coming Friday nights later this June, we will be on Sports 920 The Game. That's right, the home of NBC's Sports Network here in Las Vegas. We will be also broadcasting on there. Right now looking like Friday night at 5 o'clock will be, once we get that all confirmed up, but we're pretty excited about the opportunities with Lotus Broadcasting, as they're going to help us expand our base a little bit, as we'll be on KLAV 12:30 a.m. and at 9:20 a.m. The Game. So make sure to check out both of those stations. All right, and of course, I want to also thank all of our great sponsors of the show. Good friends, Vinyl 9 Comic. We've got the great Vinyl 9 Comic, the comic rendition of a final table, at a world championship. Pretty good stuff, so make sure you check it out at final9comic.com. You can download the first issue for free at final9comic.com. Our good friends at Arctic Blue Cooling Towels. It is not cool to be hot, so go to arcticblu.com. Get your Arctic Blue Cooling Towel. Available now, blue, green, pink, and camouflage. 15% off plus free shipping with the code Mark Hoke Show. Our good friends at Run Good Gear with the Run Good Gear Lounge. The pros are having a great time in there. 10% off with the code Hoke, so make sure you go to rungoodgear.com. Get your Run Good Gear apparel today. Let's see. Of course, we've also got our friends at Double Digit Covers. Make sure you go to doubledigitcovers.com. Get your free winner today, 855-489-2700. It's 855-489-2700. The boys are on a roll in there. They have been Tony Dose and the team have been picking games like crazy very well. So, if you want to get in on the Major League Baseball season plus the remaining NBA and NHL playoffs, well, they're the guys to call. doubledigitcovers.com. BlueRail.net. How far do you want to go? They build websites, the best in website design. Give Bob Lust a call at 522-820-5128. That's 522-820-5128. If you need any website work done of any sort, there's your place to do it. All right. By the way, just saw on Twitter, Adam Levy hit a straight flush. So, wow. All right. Let's see who else we have here. We want to make sure we mention Off-Tail Poker Tables. Make sure you go to offtailpokertables.com. You get $300 off your next table. Just tell them Mark Hoke Show sent you. But of course, the builder of the RFID table for the World Series of Poker, Mid-States Poker Tour, Deep Stacks Poker Tour, all sorts of great venues have taken advantage of Off-Tilt's services, so you can too. Make sure you go to offtailpokertables.com. Sassy Richie going by. Look at her. She's all happy. That's why they call her Sassy. Team Joe Poker Joker. Make sure you go to teampokerjoker.com. 10% off with the code Vegas Hoke. Grin and win with the most unique poker gear you're ever going to find. Check them out at Team Poker Joker. And, of course, make sure you go to blindsquirrelapparel.com. 20% off with the code Hoke, so make sure you hop in there. Go to blindsquirrelapparel.com. So we'll at some point be seeing Joe Payne today, I think, from the Nevada Poker League. Man, if you're here and you just need to get away, this World Series is just grinding you down, make sure you guys go to NevadaPokerLeague.com. 17 locations here in Las Vegas where you can go play for free. $50,000 in prizes up for grabs. So make sure you go to NevadaPokerLeague.com. All right. They're a nice little run there. Oh, and geez, shame on me. Don't forget, man, I tell you what, if you need to get out of the Rio for a little bit too, and you want to play a really fun tournament, go to ppcpokertour.com because they have a huge event coming up here in Las Vegas. Of course, they're all over the United States, and funneling all these players to their championships in Aruba. I mean, it's a very up-and-coming poker tour. So what I want to make sure that we get to mention that they are going to be at the Golden Nugget here June 29th through July 1st. 3 events all starting at 5 o'clock. Pretty reasonable buy-ins. And a couple of Aruba packages guaranteed at those events. So make sure you check them out at ppcpokertour.com. And you, too, could be headed to Aruba with the Players Poker Championship Poker Tour. Pretty cool stuff. All right. So things kind of dying down the hallway a little bit as we are getting quiet and getting ready to have the calm before the storm as everybody is settling in here. Millionaire Maker underway again. And, of course, we've got a lot of different events happening. And, of course, we have the Deep Stacks events going on here, too. So you make sure you want to check those out and come down and play. If you don't have $1,500 or $1,000 to plunk down, certainly a chance to come in and, put a couple hundred on the board, and you can participate in the other events here at the World Series of Poker. All right, so, it's pretty much where we're at right now. Of course, all of our co-hosts and everybody running around and or playing at this point, and I don't blame them. If you can get in the Millionaire Maker, kind of a pretty good place to be. So, not bad. All right, and don't forget to follow the show on Twitter, Mark Hoke Show, and on Facebook, The Mark Hoke Show. We would love to have you be a part of our programming there and keep you up to date on everything happening with the show. Great tweet from Tony Dunst, by the way. things I learned at the Rio Day. People really want to be millionaire. WSOPT let the dogs out. I angle shoot in every tournament. Nice. Yeah, interesting tweets getting fired off here at the World Series of Poker. That is for sure. It's just an incredible atmosphere. Of course, looking at the Hall of Poker Players Alliance, just getting settled in over there. Those guys doing their thing, and they've got some big things coming up. If I'm correct, let me get back to the news section. I believe we have a hearing coming up. Yes, we do. Pennsylvania, one of the most populous states in the United States, is getting ready to hold an online gambling hearing on Tuesday, June 3rd. So that's coming up next week. So they're going to discuss their recent study that showed a ton of benefits to legalizing online gambling in the state. So it'll be very interesting to see how that turns out, as Pennsylvania falling into place would be a huge opportunity for everybody to, build up these prize pools, get more people involved. And really, it's funny. I kind of warned everybody Pennsylvania would be a state to hit, and the study said that this could generate $307 million annually in the state, with $129 million of that coming from poker. And then, of course, also trying to tie it in to the land-based casinos. So we're looking at a very interesting possibility here if Pennsylvania can get some online gaming going. And that would be something else. I mean, a great thing. And, we're still waiting on what's going on in California, too, with California having a bunch of hearings recently. And we are hearing that a bill is going to be passed in August. That's my sources are telling me. But, you never know. That may not happen, but that's what we're looking at. So California and Pennsylvania in play pretty much means it's a done deal, kids. We're going to be having some great online poker coming pretty soon. So very exciting things happening in the world of poker outside of the Rio right now. All right, let's see what else is happening here too. I do see an interesting story here, and I probably should like to run this down because we always like to speculate on who we think are going to be the new guys that are going to break through here at the WSOP. And, Poker News does have a little story up there, and we'll get that for you. 7 rookies to watch at the 2014 World Series of Poker. And as soon as it actually loads for me, we'll be glad to throw that down for you. And there we go. So here are some of the guys that everybody's expecting to see do well this year. And this is the guy at the top of my list, Oli Schlemien, who has just been tearing things up over in Europe. Just turned 21 as well. He did reach the number 1 ranking in the Global Poker Index. So he's just been amazing. He's already got 5 million in live tournament winnings before he turned 21. And, of course, had a massive cash at the 2012 Partouche Poker Tour main event, where he won 1.1 million euros and just continued to dominate the European poker scene. So it'll be interesting to see what he can do as he steps over here to the World Series of Poker. Dominik Panka on that list from Poland won the 2014 Caribbean Adventure main event, picking up 1.4 million. He knocked off Timex in that one, and now Dominik continues to play well all year, and we'll see if he can get the job done here at the WSOP. Lucas Berglund, another 21-year-old wonder kid from Sweden, looking pretty good. He's the number 1 ranked player on Pocket 5's worldwide tournament rankings. He's won 3.7 million over the past 3 years, and looking to make an impact here. Jordan Westmoreland from Seattle, Washington, moved overseas and has never played in a WSOP event. So we're going to be interested to see if JW Prodigy is going to be able to come out here and make a stand. Christoph Vogelsang, another one of the German contingents that we were expecting to see do well. Of course, has been doing well in the high-stakes games, and looks like he is going to be playing the 1-drop. So it should be very interesting to see how that goes. Alan Billick, of course, great online player. known as Richie Rich ZH, as he is looking to make his presence known, and Matuz Mulheisen, who's been another top online player, and he'll be looking to make an impact as well. So those are some rookies, according to Poker News, to watch out for this year. And the business starting to pick up, by the way, over the registration area. Of course, we are getting ready to, I believe we have a 3 p.m. Deep Stack tournament going on. So we're going to see some registration for that, along with some re-entries for the Millionaire Maker coming up later this afternoon. So these battles will continue on. It's going to be a great day. Great day at the World Series. Oh, and we have one of the well, she looks like the Chiquita Banana Girl over here, hanging out in the Run Good Gear booth. So look at this. Having a good time. You just never know what you're going to see here at the WSOP. This would be on that list. And it looks like Jesse Sylvia, the 2012 runner-up of the World Series of Poker, making his way into the building. Matt Stout heading in here as well. So some pretty exciting things going on at the WSOP. But it is a little quiet in here at the moment. So I'll tell you what we're going to do is let's step back, take another break, and we will be right back here on the Mark Hoke Show live from the World Series of Poker daytime broadcast. So we thank you for joining us, and we'll see you on the other side of the break.
Nine poker players on a dramatic path to glory with unbelievable twists and turns that will keep you on the edge of your seat. It's the Final 9 comic from Room 110 Publishing. Go to final9comic.com to download the first issue preview and get ready for the official launch coming soon. 9 will become 1 way or another. Final9comic.com. And for more details, make sure to follow them on Twitter and like them on Facebook at Final9Comic.
Sports bettors, tired of getting beat every week at your sportsbook? It's time to stop guessing and start winning. We all know cash is king, and it's time to let the team at Double Digit Covers come to the rescue to help you get the positive cash flow you need to live the life you've always dreamed about. Tony Dos and his all-star sports handicapping team will be in your corner to help you beat the point spread, bring excitement and winning to your betting experience, and build your bankroll to levels you never thought possible. Get free winning sports information at doubledigitcovers.com. Stop guessing and start winning today at doubledigitcovers.com.
Call now for today's free winner. 1-855-489-2700. That's 1-855-489-2700.
One man, his lucky shirt, an unforgettable night, and a winning streak that never seemed to end. That's how Blind Squirrel began, and we haven't looked back since. We make the clothes that we want to wear for the places where we want to look and feel our best. The game, the speakeasy, and the casino floor. Blind Squirrel's small batch, high-quality gear is for people too busy grabbing life by the nuts to bother with crappy, ill-fitting clothing. Because like you, we prefer our nights long, our drinks strong, and our lucky shirt to be our most comfortable. So look good, be lucky, and visit blindsquirrelapparel.com for your new favorite shirt. As an added bonus, you'll receive 20% off your purchase with the promo code HOKE, H-O-K-E. You can also pick up Blind Squirrel apparel at the Borgata in Atlantic City and in Las Vegas at all Masura stores at Mandalay Bay, Monte Carlo, The Mirage, and MGM Grand. Look good and be lucky with Blind Squirrel Apparel.
RunGoodGear.com is one of poker's premier online stores for apparel. Their mission is to provide poker players with stylish and comfortable clothes for their daily grind. You've probably seen Run Good Gear at the World Series of Poker through Run Good Poker Pro Rob Salaburo, or around the country through the WSOP circuit. Today, RunGoodGear.com is the place to go to gear up for the poker fell. So go there now with the promo code HOKE, that's H-O-K-E, for 10% off your entire online purchase. Remember Hoke. Now, go gear up.
You know, she kind of make you Well, I guess you're still ahead of her. So. You're still ahead.
Your business and promotion will only go as far as your website will take you. That's why the Mark Hoke Show has only trusted one name for over 2 years, BlueRail.net. Whether you need custom website design and development packages, or simply need a host for your website, Blue Rail is the only developer to turn to. It's time to discover the world-class personalized service only the Blue Rail team can provide. Visit us at BlueRail.net and call 520-822-5128 right now for your free consultation today. So get on board at BlueRail.net. How far do you want to go?
Want more of The Mark Hoke Show? Then follow us on Twitter at Mark Hoke Show and like our Facebook page at The Mark Hoke Show for show news and outstanding poker content from around the world. Plus, enjoy the show anytime by subscribing to our podcasts on iTunes or at markhokeshow.podbean.com. We're even on your mobile phone at markhokeshow.podbean.com/mobile. Thanks for listening and being a part of The Mark Hoke Show.
This is the Mark Hoke Show. The Mark Hoke Show. Here again, your host, Mark Hoke.
All right, and we are back here on the Mark Hoke Show. Thanks for joining us. Looks like I had to left the mic open. That's all right. What are you going to do? All right. So, once again, we are back here live at the Rio at the World Series of Poker. And it has just been a spectacular day, getting better and better. More and more players filtering into the building. We got people chasing $1 million, and we got people chasing a Deep Stacks tournament championship. Plus, of course, we have other bracelet hunting going on, and it's kind of a shame that some of these events are going to get overshadowed a little bit by that. We'll see if we can get you some more updates. Of course, I got a little bit of time. The show may knock off about 10 or 15 minutes early this afternoon. We'll see if we see how the scheduling goes on this. But let's get back to what's going on here at the WSOP. We'll get you some updated chip counts. And, of course, we're really not going to be touching the Millionaire Maker too much. There's too many players, too much happening to really hit that, but let's just say everybody's in that tournament. Of course, I just had Jesse Sylvia stopping by in case you heard it or not. But hey, what are you going to do? We're trying to get an update, get everything updated here, but the one of the big events, I'm really excited about what's going on with this Deuce 7 triple draw low ball event taking place, and we really actually that one hasn't gotten underway yet, but we'll also have the No Limit Hold'em event, event number 4. Is that bracelet getting close to get away? Matt Stout digging in the middle of the rotunda. Look at this guy go. Matt, how you doing, buddy? I should just get Matt Stout on camera to eat. I think that would be very scintillating for everybody at home.
Be a good ad for All-American Dave. He's phenomenal, healthy food, too.
There you go. He's digging into the All-American Dave. So look at him. I got the Sublime shirt on, man. Looking tough. I wouldn't want to sit across from this guy at the table.
I was actually thinking the other day about how a Sublime shirt is not exactly the image you want to portray at the table.
That is true.
It's like, hey man, I'm all relaxed and chilling and sublime. They just think they can run you over. And, they tried today.
Yeah, there you go. Yep.
Have to fire a second shell at this Millionaire Maker now.
Oh, you already busted one? Oh, Jesus.
Ace King of Spades against Queens.
Ooh.
I had one hopeless bluff right before that. But then I realized I would have lost it with the Ace King against the Queens anyway, so it worked out fine.
Oh, good. Good.
Still would have only had like 45 bigs, or like 45 bigs instead of 30 if it was that way. So still would've gotten it.
That's all good.
Especially with 1B looming.
There you go. Yeah, that's going to be an amazing event. And of course, Matt's eating, so that's why he can't swing around over here. I don't want to put him on camera while he's trying to have dinner. But Matt, I will say this. Yeah, there he is.
Hello.
You never know what's going to happen here at the World Series of Poker. Never, never, never. I will say New York Rangers, and I just wanted to see if he's going to do a dance or no, maybe.
I'll just show you the tattoo.
Ah, there you go.
Can't wait. I was literally just comparing the World Series of Poker schedule with the NHL final schedule to figure out when I should book me some flights for it.
Nice. So we're going to head back and check out the Stanley Cup, huh?
Yeah, for sure.
Very cool.
Let's go Rangers.
Oh, we got some more PPA love over here, too, with some New York Rangers hats. Unbelievable.
Yeah. Oh, no, I know.
Yeah, the whole party's going on over here. I'll tell you what.
I'm 0 for 2 this year, though. I went to Game 2 in Pittsburgh and Game 3 against Montreal, and we lost both, but I don't care. Finals.
These guys are killing me. Yeah, well, you were one goal away from going home by the Philadelphia Flyers. I just thought I'd remind you. You know what?
The Flyers were a big scare.
The one goal that was never going to happen.
All right, all right.
Goaltender not named Steve Mason.
I don't believe we've met, by the way. I know we're. Oh, pleased to meet you, Brian. Brian, you want to say hi to everybody? We're on air, actually. So, yeah, here, come on around and have a seat. We can talk a little PPA while we're.
We can always talk PPA. While
Absolutely.
We're talking
Since Rich isn't around and John Pappas isn't busy, I guess you're gonna have to do, Brian.
Yeah, I'll fill in. Yeah, we're wishing Rich a speedy recovery. He's got some eye issues that hopefully will be
I didn't know.
rectified in the coming weeks. Yeah, he needs to have surgery for. I believe he announced it, most of it on his Facebook a few days ago. But so we're trying to pick up the slack for the best advocate poker's ever had in Rich, and we're wishing him a fast return to the to his role in leading our online advocacy.
Well, sorry to hear that, but
yeah, he should be okay. The tests have come out to be pretty positive, and things look like they're moving forward.
No, speaking of moving forward, I'll tell you what, you boys are busy right now.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I mean, this has got to be such an exciting time for the PPA with everything happening all over the country, especially like Pennsylvania, California. I mean, things seem to be finally moving in the right direction.
Well, it goes from just doing hearings on Capitol Hill to now we're really jumping around the country, and John Pappas will be out in Pennsylvania again for another hearing in the near future, and obviously California is the big one we always have an eye on, and there's been a lot of rumblings recently there about where that's going to go, and then once that domino falls into place, I think a lot of things are going to happen really fast.
Are you concerned that California is going to kind of lock themselves in there and not be willing to link up with anybody else, or are we looking at a situation where they may be open to having some sort of reciprocity agreement with other states?
I surely hope they would, not be that short-sighted in their decision-making. I mean, yes, California is 14% of the country. When it comes to, it's a massive chunk of America. They could stand alone, but why stand alone when you can, be the centerpiece of a nationwide industry? And why cut yourself out of the pie to start? At least see what you can get broadly, and then work your way down if you have to.
So what's the status of Poker Stars out there right now? What are you guys hearing about them being able to get into the California market?
Well, they announced a partnership with Morongo, I believe a few weeks ago. That was an important step for them, and I think that they'll be heavily involved in California. We'll probably see some announcements in the coming weeks on what their plans are going forward, and we're always aware of what they're doing, but representing poker players there is always going to be our key focus, and we leave the industry details to the industry.
But I'll tell you what, I know Rich and everybody were just driven crazy by what happened in New Jersey with them getting shut out. Do you think that they will eventually be able to get in there? Is it just a matter of everybody's just trying to get a foothold first before the 900-pound gorilla is allowed into the party, or do you think they're going to keep him shut out?
Well, are you speaking specifically about New Jersey
Yes,
or
yeah,
in
New
general?
Jersey.
You know, I believe last check they withdrew their application when no decision was made, but it was suspended. So, you know, I don't think any decision's been made whatsoever that would preclude them from eventually becoming part of the market. But, you know, New Jersey brought up some issues they felt PokerStars had, and you know, it's up to them to settle that out. But I don't understand how you can, you know, put forth a market and not at least give the, you know, the most trusted, most desirable brand in the market an opportunity to apply to be in that market. So, you know, we live in a free market economy. People want the best, and so as long as they make their voices heard, they should eventually get what they want.
Do you, with what's happening at the federal level? Of course, we've heard a few rumblings and grumblings, a couple bills flying around, trying to get online poker and online gambling banned. Do you think that it's anything to take really seriously at this point, or is it just people blowing smoke and
I mean, absolutely, you have to take it seriously. I mean, no one took UGA seriously, and then the middle of the night comes around in a lame duck session, and next thing you know, all of a sudden it's live in the Senate again, and it passed through. And just because nothing's moving right now. We are in an election year, and we expect things to kind of grind to a halt before the campaign. But there's interests that have a lot of political clout. One in particular, with Sands, and to ignore a person who is the biggest donor in United States political history would be probably a silly move on our part, to just say, oh, no, that doesn't make any sense, that's not going to happen. So, yeah, we're taking it incredibly seriously, and we hope poker players are taking it seriously as well, because it's absolutely real.
Yeah, and of course, Sheldon Adelson and all his comments and everything he's been trying to do with stopping online gambling has been obviously a big point of concern for you guys. I know Rich has been dueling people on Twitter, and John has been trying to fight everybody. I mean, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It's been such a bone of contention battling Sheldon Adelson and making him the poster demon on this thing. How frustrating has it been dealing with all this stuff that Sheldon Adelson's been doing?
Oh, I wouldn't call it frustrating. I mean, look, everyone is entitled to their opinion. And especially, he's a titan of the industry. If he has an opinion on the gaming industry, there are people that are going to take that into account. And, just as we are promoting something, he has every right to do the opposite. So I don't think it's been a negative or like a contentious feeling about it. Like, no one's really up in arms, but if that's his position, we're going to do our best to make sure that we are highlighting the flaws in the position, the hypocrisy in his position, and just why we believe he's flat out wrong. But he is most certainly entitled to his opinions, even if they're completely outdated and don't really take into account, the way that the industry has changed.
That's one of the nice things about when somebody is so outspoken about an issue, is they give you a platform that you can respond.
Yeah.
And of course, Rich, doing everything he's been doing, has been doing such a great job in hammering home the points that, he's wrong, this is why, and presenting reasonable arguments to the public that maybe doesn't have a clear understanding about the issue, what's happening with online poker and online gambling. I mean, I'll tell you, Rich has just been amazing, hasn't he?
Well, I mean, it's completely true because, the past few years, it's not like we've had a defined enemy or a defined opponent. During the 2007, 2008, we were up against, a coalition of the sports leagues and some of the religious right. And, there were a lot of groups that were actively looking to either strengthen UIGA or, any of the bills that we were pushing going forward. So, but then that kind of tailed off, and now we're at a point where we have a defined opponent again who is advocating against the rights of poker players, and that while it doesn't make our job easier, it gives us some focus, especially with the way that things have changed from a federal level to a state-by-state level. It gives us a focus again at a federal level that's important.
Yeah, and of course, back here at the World Series again, we got the booth set up finally.
Yeah, we had a little issue with some FedEx losing the booth, and then we found it with a cover ripped off, and I'll be on the phone with FedEx on Monday, I'm sure, for quite some time, doing a little damage claims. But we're here, we're all set up. We're outside the Lambada room, and you can come by and check it out. Send a letter to your member of Congress. Take action. Join the PPA and grab a T-shirt, grab a card protector, grab a deck of cards, and just kind of pick our brains on your state in particular, or the questions you might have for the internet poker world.
Yeah, and of course it's at theppa.org.
Yep.
The amazing website where you guys just have done such a great job organizing everything. Yeah, get involved, guys, because if you don't get involved, things like UGA happen. You got to, and we're fighting, and and like I always said with Richmond, he's been on my show. Now we're fighting on 51 fronts, not one.
Exactly.
So it's a lot tougher job for you guys.
Yeah, no, it's and I think that kind of shows how the PPA has evolved, and that we are comfortable fighting in 51 arenas, and we will continue to do that, and push this industry and push the rights of poker players forward.
All right. Well, keep up the good work.
Yeah, thanks a lot. And
great to have you over.
I'll give a Let's Go Rangers coming up, whoever we play in the finals.
All right. I got to put up with it for one more season. What am I going to do? There you go. Yeah, you too. There we go, guys. So get you a little PPA report. What's happened with those guys? But they have been working so hard and doing a great job. And I know some people are critical of them, but without them, there's nobody there advocating for us poker players. So get on board with the PPA, theppa.org. All right. So just trying to see if we got any updates on that event number 4 going on. Just bear with us for a second. All right, and just swinging through here. Bear with me for 1 second. We've got the, yep, there we go. We'll pop this update in and see if we got the final table, unofficial final table rolling, or the final table rolling here. Let's get our chip counts for you, as one of these guys is going to be walking on here with a World Series of Poker bracelet. And we have the official final table now, as we lost Steve Chanthabase. And knocked out there in 10th place. So the final table, and right now, is being dominated by Kyle Cartwright. He is at $1.9 million, and Robert Kuhn, trying to chase him down, is at $997,000. So Kyle Cartwright bagging some chips and keeping it rolling, as he is trying to pick up that World Series of Poker bracelet. Daniel DeZenzo at $872, Alon Schwartz at $843, Jeremy Dresch $607, Matthew O'Donnell $306, Michael Sortino $280. And Jason Pastor, $180, and Ken Weinstein, $122. So right now, Kyle Cartwright got to be feeling pretty darn good about himself, as he is really starting to clean house. But I'll tell you, the guy that I would be really nervous about having Alon Schwartz there. I mean, the guy, World Series of Poker bracelet winner, and the man who's been to the big dance and knows what he's doing. So Cartwright better not sit there and start thinking that he's got this wrapped up, because this is a long way to go before that bracelet is handed out. But nice start to this final table for Kyle Cartwright. All right, and yeah, things are a little bit quiet in the hallways right now, shockingly. We don't have the 4 million people in line like we did last year. But there's still a little bit of a line down there at the registration area. We're about, looks like about 3 lines deep in the turnstiles over there. So So those guys getting into the Millionaire Maker or maybe playing the Deep Stacks tournament. Kind of hard to say at this point. But pretty exciting day here at the WSOP. See if they got an updated number on the amount of entries into this thing. But man, O'Day, could we crack 10,000 entries for the Millionaire Maker? Is it possible? Let's check it out here. Listing right now remaining 5,669. So we'll see if we get a count on how many players are actually in this thing or how many entries we've actually had and get you a full prize pool as soon as we can. So, of course, don't forget, we're going to be back here tonight at 6:30 p.m. So make sure you join us as we'll have more news from this insane Millionaire Maker tournament. Don't think we'll have a bracelet given away quite yet, but we should be pretty close to it later on tonight. So it should be a good time. And, I think it's going to wrap it up because I think I got to get a little lunch in me and get ready for the afternoon. So, guys, we will see you later on this evening at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time with more from the World Series of Poker. Make sure you stop by the booth, guys. We're having an awesome time in here. The Run Good Gear Lounge is all fired up. We've got some great stuff for you. And, of course, our satellite contest as well. You can sign up for that. And we'll be giving away that Sun Buggy experience later on tonight as well. So that'll do it. We'll see you later on tonight with the rest of the team. And have a good one. We'll catch you later at 6:30 p.m. here on the Mark Hoke Show. Have a good one, everybody.